If the power grid went down tonight, how long would your home stay functional? Most people assume a blackout means lighting a few candles, but when the power is gone for days or weeks, everything changes. Your heat, your food, your water, your security, gone in hours. In this video, we'll walk you through the pre-blackout checklist for November, so you can protect your home, supplies, and sanity before the power goes out. November marks the beginning of what grid analysts call the stress season. The demand surges while temperatures drop. Heating systems across millions of homes kick into overdrive simultaneously. And the infrastructure providing that power? Well, much of America's grid infrastructure is 40 to 60 years old. In decades past, winter blackouts have increased in both frequency and duration. Texas, 2021, millions without power in sub-freezing temperatures. California's rolling blackouts. The 1998 and 2023 Northeast ice storms left entire communities dark for weeks. Yet, every November, the same pattern repeats. People wait. They all assume they're gonna have a warning. They believe someone else will handle it. Until the power dies, and suddenly they're fumbling in the dark. This video will walk you through 6 critical systems that fail during blackouts, and exactly what to check this month to ensure your home stays operational when others aren't. Here's what most people get wrong about backup power. They believe having a generator means they're covered. They bought it after the last storm, ran it once, and then stored it in the garage. Then, reality hits. The generator won't start because the carburetor gummed up. Or it runs, but they don't have extension cords. Or worse, they run it in the garage and wake up dead from carbon monoxide poisoning. When the lights go out, most homes fail in the first 6 hours. Not because they lack power sources, but because they never tested their backup systems. Start with a complete inventory. Generators, solar panels, battery banks, power stations. Write it down and test each piece for at least 10 minutes while it's actually running. For generators, check the oil level, look at fuel lines, and make sure you have fresh gas or propane with stabilizer added. If it's more than 2 years old and hasn't been run often, the carburetor probably needs fixing. Pay attention to the noise. A loud generator telling the whole neighborhood you're prepared creates safety problems and noise pollution. Smaller inverter generators run quieter and use less fuel, which matters during long outages. For portable power stations, charge them all the way and write today's date and charge level on each one. Batteries lose charge over time. That unit you charged last spring might be 40% now. Here's the hard question. Which circuits or appliances actually get power when you're running on backup? Your refrigerator, medical devices, communication equipment, one heating source, that's it. Everything else, the TV, the microwave, the coffee maker, those are luxuries you can't afford when burning through limited fuel. Create an essential load plan now. Know which outlets connect to which circuits. Practice the switchover sequence before you need it. And figure out ventilation. Generators produce carbon monoxide. Always run generators at least 20 feet from doors or windows. Never in the garage, not even with the door open. Carbon monoxide has no smell and kills faster than you think. Extension cords matter too. Heavy-duty outdoor cords for anything that uses lots of power. Cheap indoor cords will get too hot and can start fires. A working generator is useless without fuel, safe ventilation, proper cords, and a plan for what you're actually going to power. Check all 4 this month and make sure your backup plan isn't just sitting in the garage collecting dust. When the power dies in winter, silence isn't peace, it's a warning. Every minute the temperature drops, your chances drop with it. That's what winter blackouts really take from you. Not comfort, but time. Cold drains your strength before you realize what's happening. You stop moving, stop thinking, and that's when survival slips away. Getting hyperthermia is not limited to only the outdoors. It's possible indoors when temperatures drop below 50 degrees and stay there for a long time. Older people are the most in danger, and so are children. But even healthy adults can get hyperthermia if they sit still in a cold house for days. Other ways to produce heat include kerosene heaters, propane heaters, wood stoves, and alcohol stoves. However, each one has serious safety considerations. Kerosene heaters are efficient, but require proper ventilation and only clean K1 grade kerosene. Propane heaters designed for indoor use provide excellent heat, but consume oxygen. You need a working carbon monoxide detector and a cracked window even with indoor safe models. Wood stoves are ideal if properly installed. If you don't have one now, don't try using a fireplace that hasn't been checked in years. Old dirt inside chimneys start fires. Before any blackout, make sure your carbon monoxide detectors work. Put in new batteries and push the test button. Now, keeping warmth inside. Walk around your home and find where cold air gets in, whether windows, outside doors, attic openings, and basement doors. Weather stripping costs little and works, so put it up now. Hang thick curtains over windows, especially ones facing north. Here's what most people get wrong. You don't heat your whole house during a blackout. You can't. You don't have enough fuel. Instead, designate 1 or 2 warm zones. Pick smaller rooms where you can close doors and minimize volume. Move essential supplies, bedding, and your heat source into that zone. Everyone sleeps there. You're creating a survival space that's actually manageable. Layer clothing and use blankets rated for low temperatures. Sleeping bags designed for winter camping are cheap insurance. Body heat matters. Sleeping close together shares warmth. One dangerous myth: candles don't provide meaningful heat. They provide light, sure, but they don't raise the room temperature significantly enough. What they do is create fire hazards. Use flashlights and headlamps instead. When the power dies in November, the cold becomes your primary threat. Ignore it, and it'll take you faster than hunger ever could. Quick break here. If you found this useful, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more real-world prepping strategies. And don't forget to hit the bell. Stay ready and be prepared. All right, back to the video. When water stops, fear starts. Because people can go weeks without food, but only days without water. Water treatment plants and pump stations need electricity. If you're on a private well, remember your pump runs on electricity. Plan for a manual or solar-powered backup. When backup power fails, water pressure drops and then stops. Even if water keeps flowing, purification systems fail and contaminants enter the pipes. Your water storage goal is at least 3 gallons per person per day for 7 days. That covers drinking, cooking, and staying clean. If you have a family of 4, that's 84 gallons. Clean bathtubs work as emergency water tanks. A standard tub holds 30 to 50 gallons. When a blackout looks imminent, fill every tub. Use water bob bladders if you have them, food-safe liners that prevent contamination. Beyond tubs, use 5-gallon jugs, dedicated water barrels, or any food-grade container. Rotate them every 6 months. Here's the November-specific problem: freezing. Water expands when it freezes, and frozen containers crack. Store water inside insulated areas. Basements are better than garages. If you must keep containers in unheated spaces, wrap them with blankets and don't fill them completely. Filtration backup is non-negotiable. Gravity-fed filters work without power and remove bacteria and protozoa. Stock purification tablets. Keep unscented bleach, 8 drops per gallon, mix thoroughly, and wait 30 minutes. Always store filters and purification tablets in sealed bags to prevent moisture damage. When the water stops, so does normal life. Dishes pile up, hands go unwashed, and small mistakes, like rinsing fruit in unsafe water, can make you sick fast. Hygiene becomes survival and not luxury. Designate 1 bucket for washing and another one for rinsing. A few drops of bleach in rinse water prevent bacterial growth. Keep hand sanitizer in every room. Gray water from washing can still flush toilets or dampen fires. Nothing goes to waste. Label every stored container: drinking, washing, and toilet use. Confusion wastes time and supplies. Water keeps you alive. Learn good water habits now while everything still works. Important: if your water heater runs on electricity and the power goes out, turn it off at the breaker box. If it runs dry and keeps trying to heat, it burns out. Water planning isn't complicated. It's just something you do before it becomes critical. A refrigerator without power keeps food safe for roughly 4 hours. A full freezer buys you about 2 days. Dry ice can extend freezer life by another 24 hours, but handle it with gloves and proper ventilation. Beyond that point, you're risking foodborne illness, and bacteria don't give warnings. If the outage looks like it's going to drag on, move fast. Don't wait for the fridge to warm up. Use what's still fresh while it's safe. Cook what you can. Hard-boil the eggs. They keep longer once they're done. If there's meat, get it cooked and sealed before the temperature climbs. Even bread lasts longer when it's toasted or dried. The goal isn't to save everything, it's to stretch every meal one more day. The foods that get you through blackouts are straightforward. Canned soups, beans, rice, oats, pasta, peanut butter, jerky, crackers, and nuts. Things that don't need refrigeration or much cooking. Keep salt and spices on hand too. Bland food gets tiresome when you're already dealing with stress and a cold. This month, take inventory. Look at expiration dates. Move old cans to the front and new cans to the back. Get a hand can opener, not just the plug-in kind. And here's something most people overlook. Your cooking tools matter more than you think. A small camping stove or a gas burner helps a lot. Keep extra fuel or matches in a dry spot. Try out your stove now before you actually need it. Safety rule: never bring grills, camp stoves, or charcoal inside. Not even in your garage with the door open. The smoke from these kills more people during power outages than hunger ever does. November helps in one way: cold weather. If it stays below 40 degrees outside, your porch or balcony works like a fridge. Use containers with lids to keep food safe from animals and rain. No cooked meats like MREs, camping food packets, and energy bars don't need heat. Keep enough for 3 days per person, or more if you can. Add instant coffee, tea, or powdered milk if you want something warm. Planning for blackouts isn't about the world ending. It's about being ready, having food for 2 weeks, keeping your stomach full, and staying calm when the lights go out. In the dark, information and protection become your most valuable assets. Your smartphone might work initially, but tower generators run out of fuel. Batteries get drained, and within hours or days, your primary communication link disappears. Charge everything now. Phones, tablets, portable radios, backup battery banks. Keep them topped off throughout November. Invest in an analog FM/AM radio, battery-powered or hand crank. During regional emergencies, local radio provides updates on restoration efforts and safety information. Two-way radios give you communication range within your neighborhood. They don't depend on infrastructure. Start building community before the blackout comes. Know your neighbors. Have quiet conversations about helping one another. Who knows first aid? Who has a generator or spare fuel? Who might need medication or assistance if things drag on? You don't have to share every detail of your own supplies, just enough to create a network of trust. Security grows from awareness. Blackouts change behavior, desperation rises, and darkness hides opportunity. When the grid fails, some people turn to one another, and others turn on one another. Keep your home low profile. If every house on the street is pitch black and yours glows like a lantern, you've just marked yourself as a well-stocked house. Use blackout curtains. Cover windows. Keep generator noise low and lights minimal. Check your doors and windows now, not later. Replace bad locks, make door frames stronger, and add simple blocks if you need them. Lights that charge in the sun or glow sticks by your doors help you see what's happening without using up batteries. Keep a flashlight by your bed. Know what you'll do if someone tries to come in. You're the one keeping your home safe until things are normal again. Being confident doesn't mean you think you're better than everyone. It means you're ready. When you've already thought about what might go wrong, being scared can't take over. Staying calm keeps you safe, and being ready helps you stay calm when everything else goes dark. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's the quiet peace that comes from knowing you're ready. Once the grid fails, testing is over. You're running on whatever systems you've built beforehand. There's no time to wonder if your flashlight batteries still work, or if the water jugs are clean. You'll find out the hard way. Pick a Saturday this month. Flip your main breaker. Shut off power to your entire house for 24 hours. No exceptions. Live exactly as you would during a real blackout. Cook a meal. Use your backup lighting. Keep warm. Flush toilets with stored water. Charge devices from your battery banks. You'll learn more in 1 day of testing than a year of planning. You'll find what breaks, what drains too fast, and what you actually forgot entirely. Every failure is a blessing discovered early, a problem you can still fix while stores are open and shelves are full. Print essential information, emergency phone numbers, medical details, shut-off locations, and how to operate your generator or solar inverter. Paper never loses charge. Share documents in waterproof containers, IDs, insurance papers, property deeds, prescriptions, emergency contacts, and cash, real cash. When systems crash, cards mean nothing. ATMs die, apps fail, and a few $100s in small bills can buy medicine, food, and fuel when nothing else can. Run through your home one more time. Imagine it's dark, cold, and you're on backup systems. What did you forget? Fix it now. When the blackout hits, and eventually it will, survival won't come down to luck, government response, or utility companies' promises. It comes down to what you did beforehand. This November, while the lights are still on and the stores are still stocked, you have a choice. You can assume someone else will handle it. You can tell yourself it won't happen here. Or you can take 30 days and run through this checklist. Test your systems, stock your supplies, practice your plan. Because when the grid fails and your neighbor's house goes dark and cold, you already know your household will stay functional. Your family will stay warm, your supplies will keep you fed, and your preparation will carry you through whatever comes next. That's not paranoia, that's self-reliance. If this video helped you identify gaps in your preparation, hit the like button and share it. Subscribe for more fact-based preparedness strategies that respect your intelligence and your time. Because preparation isn't about panic, it's about peace of mind. Stay prepared, stay warm, stay safe.